I've lived in Nashville for 10 years, so I know what authentic Nashville hot tastes like. And I'm gonna be real with you, a lot of these places are extremely inauthentic. It doesn't taste like the real thing. So I'm gonna show you how to do Nashville hot mozzarella sticks. It's gonna be better than Chili's because it's gonna be more authentic, and I'm using all real ingredients. And since we're using real ingredients, it's like kinda healthy, right? Welcome back to Organic Essentials, where we make real food recipes. Let's get into it. First, you want to grab your brick of mozzarella and cut it into your cheese stick slices. You want them thick, so they're going to look like this, about 8 thick cheese stick slices, about 1 inch in width. Now we're going to get our egg wash. So grab your egg and crack it in a bowl. Add a little bit of filtered water. And your favorite hot sauce. It's gonna add a little bit more flavor and thin it out a little bit. Give it a nice whisk and set it to the side. So for our batter, you wanna grab your almond flour, einkorn flour, smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, sea salt, granulated golden monk fruit, cracked black pepper, give this a nice mix. Your breading should be this nice reddish color right here. That means you seasoned it well. All right, so we're gonna do our double breading method. So grab a cheese stick, dip it in your egg wash, and then we're gonna fully coat it in our breading. Make sure you get all sides. Okay, now it's gonna go back in our egg wash. And this is easier to do if you keep one wet hand and one dry hand. It'll be less of a mess for you. And there you go, just fully bread it in the breading. So once you've done all of that twice, you want to set this aside on some parchment paper and do the same thing to each of your cheese sticks. And then you want to freeze your cheese sticks for at least 3 hours. It'll make it easy to air fry. All right, so once that's done, go ahead and spray your cheese sticks with avocado oil on each side. And we are going to air fry these for about 8 minutes on 390. And while that's air frying, we are going to start on our Nashville hot paste. So grab your bacon grease, your olive oil, and all the same seasonings we used in the breading. So you want to use your garlic powder, smoked paprika, onion powder, cayenne pepper, sea salt, black pepper, and golden granulated monk fruit. Go ahead and mix that together, and you want to create a thick paste. If you need to add a little more olive oil to thin it out a bit, go ahead and do so. but you want it to be spreadable. All right, once your mozzarella sticks are done, grab them out of the air fryer and separate them in case some of the cheese oozed out on the sides. And then you want to brush your paste on each of your cheese sticks on all sides. Get it nice and coated. Do not make the mistake of rubbing your eyes or nose during any of this. It's very hot. Look how glistening and pretty that looks. Make sure you serve it with dill pickles. That's the Nashville way. Guys, you can do this same exact recipe with chicken, mushrooms, pickles, cauliflower, just about anything, and make it Nashville hot. Hey, and there's the cheese pool. Look at that. That's the money shot right there. Before we jump into the taste test, please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out our channel. All right, let's get into it. Cheers. Oh, this is a good bite. So if you know anything about Nashville hot, you gotta have the pickle with it, right? So here we go. That spice. Let me try to get this one. I want to get a cheese pull for you. I don't know if we can do it. Oh, this one will do it. All right, let me try without the pickle. Cheers. Not really, but you saw it earlier. You can see the cheese pull. This is fire. The spice in the breading, but also in the oil coating that we did. Very authentic. Very, very, very good. Oh my goodness. And you can switch up the breadings. If you want it crispier, I'd say omit the almond flour and do like a panko, or you could do whatever other flours you have. You could do gluten-free flours, but I mean, this right here is awesome. If you've had Nashville hot anything, then you know that authenticity is important. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this recipe. Thank you for watching. Eat well, be well, and I will see you next time.